back again for another episode. We are on season 2, episode 15. And if you know anything about the show, the title Cyborg Love Story will come into play. Once you know it, let us know you figured it out. It's not really a surprise once we start talking about the subject or the topic or whatever it is, but it always comes into play just like last week's monkey selfie podcast. But today, joined once again by my lovely co-host Michelle. How are you doing today?
Hi, today I'm getting through the day. I would say good. Since we're
That's good.
on.
That's good. You know, and if it's anything like me, even though you have a tough day, we come here on the show, we talk, and then we get to talk to, hopefully some fans that want to interact. That
Oh,
is always
great.
important. Always important. We love that the most of all.
Love it.
And that makes us feel so much better. I know it does me, and I know it does you, Michelle, because you
Yeah.
are people friendly.
Yeah.
So if you want to chat about any of the topics that we talk about, you post the comments. We put them up on the show, and we talk to you like we do every week. But we got a great show. We got a great show. We have some movie updates, celebrity news. We have some strange news.
Yes.
Strange. And we have the return of Ron's top 5. We said that we were going to do that regularly, but we haven't done it in a while since that first time when I did the top 5. And now we have it back in. Um, Kind of a thing for Mother's Day. Hmm,
Oh, really?
what could it be? Of course, at the end of the show, we always have new music to go over. So that will not change. We will have that as well as animal fun facts and
Yeah.
celebrity birthdays. It's all ahead. So, and why wait? We're going to go right into the headlines. And again, I bring out my Grim Reaper uniform
Oh, no.
as, we have taken some losses this week, in the entertainment world. Um, and I find it hard to believe that one of the people or multiple people that we have lost doesn't touch somebody's heart. Because I know 2 of them got to me.
Mhm.
So, um, the first one, Liz Sheridan, actress known for playing Jerry Seinfeld's mom on Seinfeld.
Oh, wow.
Like, she just comes off as like a sweet lady that everybody must have loved on the set. And, you know, so so she has passed, and that saddened me because
Yeah.
I love Seinfeld. That show is one of the best comedies of all time, if not the best.
Mm.
Um, you know, it depends on what decade you really grew up watching TV. Then there was Mike Bosse, famous Hall of Famer, New York Islander hockey player. Um, he's one of the best ever. Had 9 straight seasons of 50 goals. That's a record. So that was a big loss to me as well. And then there was Robert Morse from Mad Men. Like, there's a lot of Mad Men fans out there. That was a huge show, and
Oh,
I'm sure that has reached people that has, spanned, through the many years that was on. There was also Roderick Pooh Clark from High Five.
mm. Wow.
So there's a lot of people that, grew up watching them as well. And then um, DJ K. Slay. who, is
Mm.
very well known for his mixes, with rappers that, are in a little dispute. But he died of COVID. That is still
Um,
a factor. Just to let
yes,
you
it
know, in
is.
case you didn't know, you just took a loss from COVID, and that is still around and a thing. So those are the losses this week. This coming off of Gilbert Gottfried, and it's like then we have this, a slew of them,
Mm.
and I'm sure there were many more that I may have missed, because it's it's just not one person, in the entertainment business. There's lots of people, whether it goes from authors to artists to, musicians. So there's so
Yeah.
many,
Mm.
on a constant daily basis. So, but those are the ones that I noticed in the news. And I felt that there was fans behind all of those people that were definitely feeling it. So 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 that is the Grim Reaper news, for the headlines for this week. Um, Terrible loss for everybody that knew who they were, and for the friends and family, of course, that loved them. We send our
Condolences.
condolences for sure. Um, like I said, we don't like bringing that kind of a news. But there was one other that I did not really want to cover because it's just dreadful. And I'm sure there's some people out there that already know, but Cristiano Ronaldo's baby boy, died at birth. A really, really sad story. Um, it's like babies should not die. Babies should not die. You know, it's it's heart wrenching. I can't even imagine, but I want to, the pain that that family is going through. Can't even imagine that. So, like we are shocked whenever stars die, but it is more shocking when it is a baby. So, that is the headline news for this week. Like always, we have stories that are funny, stories that are surprising, and then shocking as well. And
Right.
so condolences all the way around to
Oh,
everyone
yeah,
that has lost
condolences.
somebody. So
Mm.
so Michelle, that brings us to animal news. What do we got for animal news this week?
Yes, animal news this week is called Comb of Shame. Now, it's a Labrador.
I've
Uh,
heard the story.
yes, I thought it
I
was so
heard the
adorable.
story. It is.
Yeah, no pet likes wearing the comb of shame,
No, they
but
don't.
it's gotta be easier to handle when human puts one on too. That's the case of a Labrador retriever, Ollie, who recently had surgery to remove a lump from his eyelid. Surrounded by the Elizabethan collar, in an act of very funny solidarity, his human is also wearing a comb, sitting next to Ollie on the couch.
That is great. I
Now,
love it.
according to Ollie's TikTok account, the father of the year who allegedly didn't want a dog hopefully made Ollie feel less lonely. Now, the video hit 3.5 million views.
I
And
was
that's
one of them.
animal news.
I was one of those
That is so
3.5.
cute.
I gotta say, when you said the title, I was like, I know this, and I
Yeah,
saw that video. Oh my god! Oh my God. What a great story. I love it. I love the story.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't get better than that. See, dogs, you know, people love their animals so much, they will do anything for them. They really would.
Okay.
And
Yes, I would.
to suffer a little, embarrassment to spare your dog's feeling, that
Yeah.
is incredible. That's an incredible
That's
moment right there.
love, incredible love, animal
It
love.
is. So a great story, Ollie. We love you, man. We love you.
Yeah.
And like I say, every week you come up with these animals, news stories, and they are always wonderful. Always, always. So remember, get out there, support, animal shelters, do stuff for animals,
Yes,
because
adopt.
they can't just, create a fund on their own, you know,
That's
when
right.
places need help, tending to these animals. So get out there, support.
Yes.
So that brings us to the one and only animal fun facts. Animal fun facts.
Now,
Love,
animal
I love the
fun.
animals. So
Yes.
last week, who was the winner? The jackrabbit.
Yeah,
The
jackrabbit.
jackrabbit was the
Uh-huh.
winner. So we're gonna find out who the winner is this week of
Let's
animal fun
see.
facts.
Yeah.
So let's get rolling.
Yes. Now, have flatworms. Flatworms are the simplest of worm groups. There are about 20,000 species in this group. Flatworms are found mainly pieces and can be a free living parasite. They could be found in many places and could be a free living parasite. Flatworms are bilaterally symmetrical and dorsoventrally flattened, meaning they look like a ribbon. Their bodies have three layers of tissues with organs. And organs, however, they contain no internal cavities. Now, flatworms possess a blind gut. They have a mouth but no opening. So all their lower extremities, canal through which solid waste is eliminated from the body. Instead, they have what are called protomypherial excretory organs. So they only have one opening when they eat and they
Oh,
use the restroom. And those are
oh,
flatworms. Now,
yeah, that's
penguins,
not good. That's not good.
it works for them, I guess.
It works for them, but they ain't winning. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Now, penguins, they spend ages looking for a pebble to give another penguin to propose. So they spend a
Wait,
lifetime doing that.
what?
Yep,
They propose?
they propose. They give the other penguin a pebble, and that's how they stay together. You see them together all the time.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yep,
So that's where the ring comes from.
that's where the ring, the pebble.
It comes from penguins. Are you kidding me? Wow,
Isn't
that's
that something?
amazing. That's
It
amazing.
is.
That makes me
It
love
is.
penguins even more. As
Oh
if they
yeah.
weren't cute enough.
Right, right. Now pandas have extended wrist bone they use like a thumb. Now to help them grip food, the mother pandas keep contact with their cub 100% of their time in the first month. That's amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So how like you think about, I don't know how you choose which animals to do, but it's like, you had the worms, which was really gross, but then you
Yeah.
come up with the penguins with the pebble, and then to make it more difficult, you throw in pandas, which everybody loves pandas and penguins. Like everybody
Oh
loves them.
yeah.
Like
They
it's hard
do.
to choose.
Hmm.
So it's going to be a tough battle again.
Yeah. Now the spiny lobsters. Now they make sounds that may be detectable nearly 2 miles away. These crustaceans loud rasping sounds underwater by rubbing the bases of their antenna for the purpose of communication
Huh.
and or warding off predators. A team of researchers recorded more than 1,500 of the sounds produced by 24 spiny lobsters
Wow.
in the Bay of Saint Anne Air in Portzic, France. That's a lot of sound.
Yeah, that's a lot of lobsters too in that little bay area.
Yep. Now the Elvis worm.
The Elvis worm?
The Elvis worm. A
Thank you.
new
Thank you very much.
worm that has been described bizarre creatures
Wait, does he wear
are
polyester?
but this is why it's told that where the worm is bizarre creatures are known as Elvis worm are to their shiny scales and
Ah,
their
yes.
bling
It's
and
got
the
all those
bling.
rhinestones.
Yeah, the bling reminiscent of the king of
Yeah.
rock famous sequin suits.
I can just
Yeah.
picture those things digging through the dirt, singing like Elvis. I'm going to dig through the dirt, come out of the hole. Going to twirl around and get some soul. No, it's like, I mean, think about it. Like,
Yeah.
come on. You're putting that worm in a white polyester suit with all the bling,
Uh-huh.
and he's just twirling around, like
Yeah.
Elvis moves. Oh, come on. You've seen worms do that when
Oh
they're,
yeah.
when they're like squirming around, and that's it. That's Elvis right there. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Now, a team from the Scripps Institution Oceanographic at the University of Albania, San Diego, collected the animals known as scale worms. So that's their proper term of the Elvis worms. And at depths of more than 3,000 feet in the water
Wow.
of the south of Mexico, parts of eastern Pacific Ocean, including the Monterey Canyon, the Gulf of California, and Costa Rica.
Elvis had a movie that refers to Acapulco.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if they're kind of making a connection with that.
Yeah, maybe.
That's pretty interesting. Little
That
facts.
is.
Little
It
facts.
sure is. And that's animal fun facts.
Animal fun facts. You did not disappoint with those Elvis worms. Ooh. Now that makes it even more difficult because, I was leaning towards the penguins
Uh-huh.
with the pebble.
Yeah.
But the Elvis worms, I, I gotta go with the Elvis worms. Gotta go with Elvis.
I
Like
knew
the
you would.
just
I
because
knew it.
you know.
Yeah. I think
I
they're
mean, it's the
cute.
king of
They're cute.
worms. It's the king of
Yeah.
worms. So Elvis worms, also known as the scale worms, but Elvis worms for our purposes is the
Right.
winner for animal fun facts today. Who will join the Elvis worms when we do,
Yeah.
the celebrity birthdays and
Hmm.
Fat Man Scope. It's wait, you changed your name. It's Gazmav. Yes,
Oh,
welcome back. Thank you for the bits.
welcome.
You know,
Thank you.
look, if you're on, you got to check this guy out. I'm sure he's still playing some Call of Duty. You know,
Yeah.
and he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I have
Right,
to
right.
say. For our older generation of gamers. You know,
Uh-huh.
yes, he does. And I'll tell you, I've seen him win. And the battle royale in Call of Duty. So go check him
Yeah.
out. You're gonna love
Love
it.
it.
Um, on Twitch, just go Fat Man Scope. So nice guy, quality person. Support those people. Because when you find a good person and they just want to have fun online, you know, it never hurts supporting those good people. So,
It
and
won't hurt at all.
I got to get back on, to check out some of these guys because I haven't been on in a while. So, but I will get there, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
But another great segment of animal fun facts. It was fantastic, funtastic. It was
I love it.
it was
Fantastic.
funtastic. So,
Yeah.
um, you know, if you like what we're doing, of course, you wouldn't be here if you didn't, right? And go check us out. We're live right now, as you can see. Um, but if you watch us, you know, some point throughout the week, you can watch us live every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have our fans from UK. We have fans from
Yeah.
Cairo,
Oh, nice.
Cairo, and
Shout
and
out to them.
Budapest. Budapest is big. Of course, Sao Paulo.
Ooh,
And of course here in Providence, Rhode Island area. We have lots
awesome.
of fans here as well. We thank you for watching.
Yes.
Um, haven't seen our friend Nizam in a while. Out in, I don't know if it's because his
Philippines?
work schedule. Well, I think I believe he is in Philippines, and when um, uh, our our good friend from France. I haven't seen him in a while. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people, that we haven't seen in a little while. So hopefully they're okay. Hopefully everybody's doing okay and
Yeah.
just
We
gets
miss those
busy with
guys.
life.
Yeah.
But you can watch us on twitch.tv/RI_broadcasting. You can also watch us on Facebook.com/RI broadcasting and on Twitter at
Uh-huh.
broadcasting RI. Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter. I don't know why I like saying it like that. Twitter. And you can also watch us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. If you can't watch us and you want to listen to us at work, you can find us on several podcasts, and that is
Several.
Anchor, Spotify, Google, Amazon, TuneIn, Red Circle. You can find us all over the place.
Yeah.
Just
They're
look up
everywhere.
Rhode Island Broadcasting and you will find us there and listen to us. So there's always a way to watch or listen to the show. And knowing that we are on so many platforms and we get thousands of eyes, especially like with that Facebook and YouTube, you're talking 11,000 plus fans.
Right.
11,000 fans.
That's right. Yeah.
So, advertising, be a sponsor. Just send us an email at ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com, or you can just post a comment saying, hey, I want to sponsor the show. And
Hmm.
what we'll do is we'll read it off so that way people can listen to it as well as seeing it. We will show the slide of what you want as an advertisement so people
Yeah.
physically see it. And if you have a website that you want to promote, it's it's golden. It's golden. You're gonna have 11,000 plus for sure.
That's right. I say flat.
So and
Velvet mode.
and it costs less than going to Starbucks for your coffee and donut. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't get much better than that. So sponsor the show. We would love to have you. Um, yeah. So it's the is the lad or Twitch as well. Oh, lady. I think he's referring to you. So
Oh,
we're on Twitch when the show is on.
yeah.
Um, so anything that is like when you send bits during the show, it all comes back to both of us. It goes to the show. So whenever things are donated at this point, it goes
Mhm.
to the show. So if that was your question, um, then that is the answer. So I think I'm answering it the right way. So again, when bits are donated during this show, it goes to this show. So so hopefully that is the answer. Um, just like every other show that we advertise or we air, anything that gets donated for during that show is goes towards that show. So whether it's this one, or Sports Unfolded or Haven Shine Reviews or the gaming as well. So there. Um, so let's go on to our movie updates. I'm really excited about you know this stuff because there is some interesting things, and right off the top, Denzel will be back as the
Oh,
Equalizer in the movies
oh boy.
for Equalizer 3, and that is set to release September of 2023.
Wow.
We're looking at a year and a half away for another Denzel Equalizer, and let me tell you, those first two were awesome. I loved them. I
Yeah.
love them in those movies. Like,
He's a great actor.
oh, he's fantastic. I love just about every movie he's
Fantastic.
ever made, and
Oh, yeah.
and I'll tell you, Glory,
Masters them all.
Glory, that performance he does in Glory is absolutely amazing.
Hmm.
I think the cast in that was just outstanding. One of the
Oh,
best
yeah.
war movies of all time. It's so awesome. You got to see it if you haven't seen Glory.
Yeah.
Um, Matthew Broderick. Oh, he was awesome in that movie.
Yeah.
My favorite movie with him in it. My favorite one.
Mm.
Ferris Bueller. No, no. Ferris Bueller does not give his acting justice. That
Oh.
movie, Glory, he was incredible. So
Hmm.
so Denzel back, with another
Back
Equalizer,
again.
and then I got this dandy of a tidbit. Ben Affleck is getting back together with Matt Damon. So he can't stop getting back with his old partners. First it was J Lo, now it is Matt Damon getting back together to team up to write, star, and in Affleck. So they're teaming up to do a new movie that Affleck will direct and star and write. Damon will produce, star, and write, and it will center
Mm.
around the sports marketing executive that pursued Michael Jordan. Oh
Oh,
yes, oh yes.
interesting. Wow.
So Affleck will play Nike co-founder. Yeah, good English. Co-founder Phil Knight, and Matt Damon will play Sonny Vaccaro, who was key in getting Jordan to sign with Nike.
Oh,
So
interesting.
I am looking forward to this one.
Yeah, you
I don't
sound
know when it.
excited.
Yeah, I don't know when this is going to come out. Um, but look, I know Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are perfectionists. They don't like giving bad performances, and I do not
Oh,
expect this to be bad at all. You know,
mhm.
when these two get a hold of a project, this is, you know, the second coming of Goodwill Hunting, you know.
Yeah.
And I think these two have perfected their craft. They've had some great movies, both in production and directing. And I
Mhm.
expect nothing but the best from these guys.
Yeah,
Nothing but the best.
nothing but the
So
best.
I am looking forward to it, and I am excited on what, you know, transpires from these two guys. So that
Yeah.
is movie news. So I'm excited. As you can tell,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I spend, I think like half the week it seems fending off all those LeBron James fans,
Right.
that think that he's the GOAT when we all really know that it's Michael Jordan. So,
Mhm.
um, so that is that. So we're going to be moving on now to celebrity news. Michelle,
Yeah.
you have some
Yes,
celebrity
I
news for us,
do.
don't you?
I certainly do. Now, in the celebrity news is Elijah Kelly. Elijah Kelly will star in a Hulu biographic series about Sammy Davis Jr., produced by
Oh,
Lee Daniels. Yes.
oh,
Now, Lee Daniels will co write, executive produce, and direct the first two episodes of the biographical series about legendary comedian, actor, dancer, and singer Sammy Davis Jr. for Hulu, starring Elijah Kelly as Davis, according to Variety. Now, Kelly has worked with Daniels before for his successful feature, The Butler, and on his Fox Music drama Star, Kelly, and an accomplished actor, dancer, and singer, also starred in the New Lines musical Hairspray in 2007. NBC's The Wiz, live in 2015 in the critically acclaimed The New Edition story miniseries on BET in 2017. Now, viewers can expect Kelly to deliver a top tier performance as Davis, the showbiz icon. Variety report. Is that celebrity news?
that is fantastic, and I don't doubt he's going to have an incredible performance.
Oh, it's going to be incredible.
I
Yes.
can't wait because I want to know if there's going to be anything in this movie, with the Rat Pack.
Right. It might be. Yeah,
I want to know if there's going to be
definitely.
a Frank Sinatra, moment, or there's got to be Dean Martin.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's part of the rec pack.
look, I grew up, watching, movies from these guys, and comedy, and all the entertaining things that they do. It's not just comedy;
Yeah,
they do so
they
much.
do it all. Yes,
And
so
and
much more.
I'll tell you, they were all so talented,
Very
and
talented.
there is some stories that there's got to be with these guys, and
Oh,
if it's
yes,
going to be part of that,
definitely.
oh my God, I am not going to miss it. Not going to miss it.
Can't
So
miss it.
so Michelle, um, not to alarm anybody, but I am having a tough time seeing right now.
Oh
I
no.
think I think my sugar is really low. So I'm gonna have some fruit snacks while I'm doing the show because I cannot see anything. So just want to let you know,
Oh,
not to panic anybody, but you know, I can't read my notes.
oh, that's not good.
So, you know, um, so just to let you know, that's what I'm having. Fruit snacks to get some sugar up.
Okay.
So, but
So
it's not
to
taken away
skip
from anything.
your segment, skip your segment and go on to
Oh
mine. Is
no,
that
no, no. I
because
can
you
still
can't
do it.
see?
I can't see, so I can't do my notes, but I know what my list is because I got the top 5 list. We've
Okay.
waited weeks for this, and I'm not disappointing fans at all. So the Ron's top 5 is here, and because Mother's Day is coming up soon, I decided let's do the top 5 list of sitcom moms.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
My
Sounds
top
good.
5 sitcom moms of all time. And let me tell you, there was a lot. Like, first, I did not put, you know, Wilma Flintstone in because it's not really a sitcom, it's an animated show.
Yeah, exactly.
And that also goes along with The Simpsons as well, so I didn't put her in there because she's a
Okay.
riot. And they would have been in, both of them would have been in, but they're not
Mhm.
sitcoms. So, at number 5, I have Jill Taylor from Home Improvements. Look, she's got to be a saint to put up with him. I mean, he messes everything up.
Mhm.
I
Wow.
mean, let's be honest. More power and then destroys half the house. So, just to put up with him, she has to be a saint, right? And she's
Yeah.
fantastic. She was fantastic in that show, you know. So Jill Taylor, number 5. Number 4, I have Vivian Banks from Fresh Prince
Okay.
of Bel-Air.
Uh-huh.
Look, and either actress that played Vivian, you know, I think,
I
you
prefer
know,
the original.
you
Not
know,
many agree with me, but I,
look,
I love the original
they were
one.
both great because the original
Mm.
was a little stronger minded, I
I
think.
love that because that's what I am. I'm a little stronger minded, I guess.
Right.
That's why.
And you have to love both ends of that spectrum because I mean, who doesn't like a strong woman? Like I do. Like if I had it my way, my my wife, you know, would be smarter than me, you know, um, more intelligent, of course, is the same thing. So see, so they would have to be, um, and just strong-minded. You have to have a strong woman behind you, right? That's the way I look at it. The personality, of
No,
course, and the
correction.
beauty.
You gotta have a strong woman beside you, not behind you.
Yes, 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 yes. You are absolutely right. Um, you know, what I was trying to say is behind all the craziness that, a
Okay.
guy thinks of, like with all his mad
No.
schemes, right? No, but
Okay, I got
that
you.
was going to be the direction I go into,
Right.
because like, yeah, it's like, for every Ralph Cramden, there's an Alice Cramden, with all the schemes, and it's like,
Yeah.
this is how I'm going to make all my money, blah blah blah, so there's got to be somebody that knows what they're doing behind all that. That's what I was
Yeah.
referring to.
Okay.
But it's like you have to. So
Yeah.
there's
So,
like if you look at this list, it's not just because they're funny in these sitcoms. It's
right.
because they clean up all the messes from the husbands.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is, and that's why I chose this list. So number 3, Carol Brady. Like, you
Carol
can't have
Brady.
this list without Carol Brady being in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You just can't. It's just not. It wouldn't even be right. So,
Mhm.
um, number 2, I have Edith Bunker.
Oh, love
I mean,
her.
let's face it, Archie
Archie.
was not the
Right.
nicest guy in the world. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, when push comes to shove, Archie, loved his family, blah, blah, blah. But
Hmm.
he
Just
was,
an ignorant son of a gun, but he was
yes,
lovable.
yes, yes, yes. That is about
He
as best
really
as you could
was.
put it. That's the best as you could put it. And Edith was a saint.
Oh
Edith
yeah.
was a saint. She was, she was a doll. Like, she was just a good-hearted person and saw the good in everyone, even Archie.
Yeah.
And as bad as he could be sometimes, she loved him and
Yeah.
brought out the good in him at times. And number 1, and I absolutely love this mom on TV,
Hmm.
Marion Cunningham. Who does
Oh
not love
yeah.
Mrs. C? You know,
Love Mrs. C, right?
it's like, and there was so many that I could have put on this list,
Oh, I'm
and
sure. Yeah.
like, I think of Growing Pains, and I think of Family Ties, um,
Right.
and I think of Claire Huxtable.
Uh-huh.
It's not her fault that Bill Cosby turned out to be what he is, but as a mom on that show, she's about as strong as it got, you know?
Yeah. It's a lot
And
of those in the entertainment field, so it's not just Bill
yep,
Cosby.
nope,
These are the ones
nope,
you're idolizing.
nope. But
You
he,
just
but he
don't have an
tainted,
idea.
his outcome has tainted that show, unfortunately. And it's too bad because it was a great show. It's a great show.
I think it tainted himself, if anything. The show
Yeah.
was still loved. Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
wouldn't
know it
say.
is, but
Yeah.
it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts the persona, and people don't like to
Yeah.
air it, because of him. And
Mm.
it's too bad because that was a great show, and
Yeah.
and just it speaks volume. And of course, I cannot leave out Louise Jefferson, one of my
Oh
favorite
yeah.
comedies of all time, The Jeffersons. Oh my God, I love
Yeah.
that show. Love it, love it, love
Classic.
it. Oh my
Classic.
God, and those two were so cute together. And he was just like Archie. He was the anti-Archie.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were two peas in a pod right there.
Mhm.
Archie
And it's
and
also the
George.
shows, both of them, Norman Lear, he's the writer of both of the shows, though.
Absolutely,
He's,
absolutely.
you know, that was part of the whole
Yep,
show thing.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. So, you're talking classics,
Yeah, those
and
are classics.
to all the moms, like, I had so many on that list. Estelle Costanza.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, she was hilarious, hilarious. And the passing of Liz Sheridan is the reason why I'm doing this list,
Uh-huh.
because we lost Seinfeld's mom, and
Yeah.
and it just led me to say, you know what, I'm going to do another top 5, and that was this. And there was so many candidates. Oh, let me tell you, there was so many. There
Oh,
was,
it's so many. Yeah, I
and
believe that.
but these are the 5 that I feel that impacted my TV viewing. These were the
Yeah.
5. You know,
Top five.
so Ron's top 5 sitcom moms. You know, it was. I love the list. I love the comedies. And I think back. I could have put. There was so many Good Times. Remember Good Times
Oh
with
yeah.
JJ?
Okay.
Used to love that
Florida
show as well.
Evans. Florida
Yep.
Evans. Love her.
She. Oh my God! If she was
Cute.
not a ray of sunshine, no matter what she played in,
Yeah.
you
Even
know.
off the set, she won so many awards.
Oh my
She was
gosh, she
one of the
was delightful.
outstanding.
She
Yeah.
is what epitomizes, sunshine to me. Like I just loved her. I loved her. So it just brings back so many things when you start thinking about these older shows, and it's like it's amazing, you know,
Yeah,
the impact they've had on society, and they've impacted. So
that's true.
you know, and I I just wish there was some shows that still captured that back then, and I'm going to say, if you haven't watched the new Wonder Years, you need to check it out, because I'll tell you, I love I love the new Wonder Years. I like it more than the original, to be honest with you.
Really?
I do. And I watched all the first season, and I absolutely love it. I love it. One of the
Mm.
best comedies on right now. One of the best.
Oh, okay.
And it does capture that, that back then kind of feel to it. And I think it did. It's wonderful. So
1960s
hopefully,
era.
yes, and just
Mm.
that whole older sitcom style, and this delivers. So go
Yeah.
check that out, because you will not be disappointed. You will not. So that is the top 5. We still have new music ahead, and our 3 songs in song check. But Michelle, you have some strange stories in Newsbreak for us.
Oh yes, I have a strange
So I
story.
am looking forward to this like you would not believe. I cannot wait, because you never disappoint. You never
Never, right?
disappoint. And this is going to
So
be great.
far.
I'm looking forward to it.
Uh, now, a protester tries to glue herself to the court during the Clippers Timberwolves game.
Oh, come on.
A woman protesting the mass killing of chickens tried to glue herself to a basketball court Tuesday during a play, and the games between the hosts Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers. Alicia Centurio wore um, a shirt that said Glenn Taylor roasts animals alive, while TNT announces Kevin Haslam,
Kevin
Harlan,
Haslund.
yeah,
Yep, Haslund.
Kevin
You got it.
Haslam and Reggie Miller tried to figure out what was going on as personnel surrounded the protester near the baseline. The
Wow.
sideline reporter, Ali LaForce, said the interloper tried to glue herself to the floor and was resisting security. And left a white. The protester left a hand white print on the hardwood.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that is something, isn't it?
So, what did that have to do with the basketball game?
Well,
Like,
that's a good question. Nothing to do, just calling out attention.
yeah, well, I mean, because you're going to have millions of people watching, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. I mean,
I guess that's what the
that's
motive is.
craziness.
Go
Yeah,
somewhere where a lot of people are and act the fool.
yeah. And a televised game, that's going to see millions of people in, you know, I mean, it's televised on TNT, so everybody that's an NBA fan was probably watching it.
Right, yeah. That's right.
I can't believe I missed it. I can't believe I missed that.
I can't believe it either. I thought
I
you was
can't.
like, oh,
I can't.
I thought you was gonna say I heard that one.
I can't believe my co-host of Sports Unfolded missed that.
I can't believe it. Yeah.
I'm appalled.
So news to you too, also.
See that, Eric? You blew that one. You blew that one. Because
now,
Eric and Kenny do the NBA show the power rankings and stuff like that. And they completely miss that. Completely.
Yeah,
But, Michelle, you didn't miss it. You got it.
that's right. I got it.
Broken here on Pop Ascension, not Sports
You
Unfolded.
heard it here.
There we go. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Calling you out, Eric.
Now I have another one. Man falls in love with a robot and
Oh?
hopes to marry her.
Oh, come
Now
on.
this is called Cyborg Love.
Oh, my
Love
God.
story. A man has opened up about how he fell in love with a robot. Jeff Gallagher from Queensland, Australia, was looking for love and thought he'd never meet anyone he could connect with. One day, while reading an article about our robots, is the article, something clicked and he decided to give it a whirl. Speaking to 7 News, he said at almost 6,000 Australian dollars each, they weren't cheap, but the robots were very lifelike. They could talk, smile, and move their head and neck. Their skin even warmed up like a real human. After browsing the website, I decided on a robot called Emma.
Oh, my God.
Now, Emma was pale skin and beautiful blue eyes. I thought she looked lovely. Recalling the moment he first met her, Jeff said, when I opened the box, I gasped. Emma was beautiful.
Oh, come on.
Over the coming days,
I
Jeff
don't
tried to
understand
get
it.
to know Emma a bit better, helping
Got to-
her adjust to life.
Where you from? That question must have went over pretty well. A factory.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Like, really? At least get a real person. You know?
Well, that was his problem. He can't find anyone that was a real person. But when he falls in love with the robot, he hopes to marry her. He said he set about adjusting her language from Chinese to English, and then
Oh,
all of
wait
a
a minute.
sudden,
No, now
boom,
it's
she
it's the
came to
the robot
life.
is Chinese too.
Well, they come in different languages, so
So we
when
didn't get one in like English Australian? Like,
no, the thing is, like when she had like a device inside of her, so when he adjusted it, it has different languages, so you
oh
can get
my
this
God.
human-like robot all over the world. So he only knows to speak English, right? So when it was on his, he adjusted it to English, and then boom, it turned on.
Oh my
That
God.
turned on.
Oh my God.
Okay, and he said I set about adjusting her language from Chinese to English, and then all of a sudden she came to life. She couldn't stand on her own, so most of the time I left her sitting on the chair. I talk to her as much as possible so she can get used to my voice. Emma, what's the weather like? I'd ask as I'd get ready for work. And with that conversation, it became smarter, soaking in information, learning new words. And he says, I've given up hope of finding love with a woman. But Emma is the next best thing.
Okay,
I think
wait.
robots
Isn't this a little
are
scary though?
the future.
This
And
is
I
a little
hope
scary.
my story inspire others to consider a cyborg companion. And that is news story.
I'm a little concerned at this guy because
Well,
okay, so he's teaching her words. Okay,
yeah.
she couldn't even stand up.
Well, he's actually programming words in her. So he's manipulating this robot into the way he wants it to be. So it's more
Yeah,
like programming and getting
I
adjusted
don't know about this
to.
one. I don't know about this one. I think
Yeah,
there's a little creep factor in this.
yeah. but I'm not judging
Uh,
to each his own. If
yeah,
that's, he's happy, that's what, for him, he's been heartbroken maybe over the years or so. And,
still,
he,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not buying it.
she won't disappoint him, I guess.
Well, unless she gets smarter.
Yeah.
Okay, if he gets dumped by this, it's all on him.
That'll be his fault. He's giving
It's all on
information.
him. That's right. It's all on him. Maybe he's just not somebody that people can live with.
Yeah. It's something,
So,
right?
so if it doesn't work out, there's only one person to blame. So,
Yeah,
so
that's right.
that's a strange story, and there
That's
you have your
true.
answer for the people that were wondering. Cyborg love story.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah. Michelle, you did not disappoint. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Little worried about that guy. It just look, and who am I to talk, right? I'm not. You know, I'm not someone that has perfected the relationship thing, so I'm not one to talk. But I do, in fact, would like a real person. No, it's got to be real. It's got to be real. You just got to put yourself out there. You know, that's all I can tell you. That's all I can
Yeah,
tell you.
don't give up, Jeff.
Nope.
There's love out there somewhere.
Yep. You know, I don't know. But we are in the home stretch, so if you are watching us live, thank you for being here. Um, and if you're watching us, at some point throughout the week, on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Facebook.com/RI Broadcasting, Twitch.tv/RI_Broadcasting, and of course on Twitter um, at Broadcasting RI. You can also see us on TuneIn, Anchor, Spotify, Amazon, Google, Red Circle podcasts. Just look up Rhode Island Broadcasting on all those platforms. You will find us. We are also on VO.com at Rhode Island Broadcasting, as well as many others. As just look for it, just search, and wherever you are, we want to be. So if you're on a platform that does not have us, let us know. We will get there.
Yeah,
Period. So even the dog, that must be Ollie, approving of the show today.
that's Holly, I guess.
That must have been Ollie. Thank you, Ollie, for your wonderful story. It is new music time, and there
Wait,
were
hold on.
oh
We didn't do celebrity
oh
birthdays.
my God! How could I have
How could
forgotten?
you
Oh my
forget?
God! Because I can't see, so that's a part of the reason I can't see it. So celebrity birthdays. How did I forget that? I knew it was going by too fast. So let's do
Yeah,
celebrity birthdays, Michelle.
yeah, celebrity birthdays. Scottish actor who rose to prominence for his roles in Atonement, The Last King of Scotland, in the X-Men series. He also received critical acclaim for his role in the Night Shyamalan split, in which he reprised his role in the sequel Blast. His television include credits include, Frank Herbert, Children of Dune, Shameless, and his Dark Materials. Movie actor James McAvoy is 43 today.
Wow. It's got some credits. Get some credits. Love
Got
it.
some credits there.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
happy birthday. Canadian actor who played the role of Jimmy Madigan on Nickelodeon's True Jackson VP and starred as lead character Stephen Jameson in the CW's Tomorrow's People. He also plays Wesley in the 2015 film The Duff. In 2014, he began playing Ronnie Raymond Firestorm on the TV series The Flash. TV actor
Oh,
Robbie Amell is 34 today.
nice.
Yes. Singer who gained fame performing with the boy band Mindless Behavior, the group known for the songs like My Girl and Mrs. Right, he released his solo EP, Papi Chulo Prelude in 2019. Pop singer Princeton Perez is 26. Now, frontman of one of the most influential proto-punk bands of all time, the Stooges, he also had a successful solo career. Punk singer Iggy Pop is
Oh,
75 today.
oh, yeah. That's what a successful like that is a megastar.
Became the constitutional monarch of 16 countries and supreme governor of the Church of England. After her coronation in 1953, she became the longest reigning monarch in British history. Queen Elizabeth II is 96 today.
Nice, nice.
Isn't that something? Alternative rock drummer nicknamed CC, who joined the Black Veil Brides in 2011. He was previously the drummer of the band Silent Civilian from 2005 to 2007. Drummer Christian Coma is 37 today.
Nice.
Yeah,
This is quite the list. A lot of musicians today.
quite the list. Yes. Former NFL quarterback who was selected to his first Pro Bowl game, 2006, representing the Dallas Cowboys. He also set a number of Cowboys franchise records, including most career touchdown passes and most single season passing yards. After retirement, he became a color analyst for the NFL.
A good
Football
one.
player Tony Romo is 42 today.
He's a good one too. A good color analyst. Might be the
Yeah.
best.
Now, soccer player whose flashy skills have made him an online teen sensation, amassing more than 3.7 million
Jesus.
followers on Instagram. In 2019, he was signed by Paris Saint-Germain. FC Xavier Simmons is 17 today. 19 today, sorry. Yeah.
3.5.
3.5 million.
That is incredible at 17.
Yeah.
17.
Or is it 19? I think it's 19.
I mean, it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter. Like,
Yeah.
come on, people. Come on,
Right.
people. Get us 3.5 million followers.
Yes.
Share us.
It'll be worth it.
It would be awesome.
Attacking middle fielder, known for his agility in passing and possession skills, who signed on to play for Real Madrid in 2013. Soccer player Isco is 30 today. Now, Scottish professional wrestler who is widely known for her tenure on WWE's promotion in October 2016, she deluded a member of the stable of wrestler, stable sanity wrestler, is Nikki Cross is 33 today.
Oh, Nikki Cross. I know who that is.
actress who first gained fame for her role as Bill Murray's love interest in Groundhog's Day. She
Oh,
also appeared in the 2015 Magic Mike movie. Actress Andell McDowell
Andy
is
McDowell.
64 today.
Andy McDowell. She's a great actress.
Now, British actor, best known as a Warren Fox soap opera, Holly, from Holly, who I'm a Celebrity, Get Out of Here. Jamie Lomas is 47 today, and that is celebrity birthdays.
Lots of talented people. Who is going
Lots.
to join the
Ooh.
Elvis Worms as the winner? I have it narrowed down to two because
Sounds
I
awesome.
love Andy McDowell. I think she's a
Oh,
great actress, and I love Bill Murray. And Groundhog Day was one of my favorites, you know, as far as comedies. And then there's Iggy Pop,
mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go with Iggy Pop because he is the most identifiable person in punk music. Like
Okay.
he is punk rock. Like
Uh-huh.
it, you know. So in essence, he's the king of punk rock, and I have to go with the king of punk rock to go with the king of worms. You know,
Oh,
the Elvis
there you
worms.
go.
So so Iggy Pop and the Elvis worms are the winners this week. I could not have
Yeah,
come to a better decision. Could not have come to that. Like I
that's
can see them
hilarious.
doing duets right now. So there we go. Those are the winners: Iggy Pop and Elvis Worms.
There
Love
you
it. I
go.
can't believe
That's
I
the
almost forgot
winners.
about the celebrity birthdays. That would have been tragic. Would have been tragic. So now we
Yeah.
got the new music,
Now to
and
music.
there are a couple of albums that caught my eye this week. The
Mm-hmm.
first one is Bonnie Raitt, Just Like
Oh.
That. You know, there are lots of Bonnie Raitt fans out there, and she's got an album coming out, and people are going to be flocking to it. And also Bowling for Soup.
Bowling for soup, huh?
Bowling for Soup. And the album is called Pop Drunk Snot Bread.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep, I did not get to hear any of the songs from it because I could not get the music for it. I believe it comes out tomorrow. So
Uh,
they did not release anything that I saw. That I saw. So I will be looking for that coming tomorrow because there are some Bowling for Soup songs I do love. So I'm looking forward to that. But we got our song check, Michelle, and last week there were so many good songs.
oh yeah.
I struggled a little bit to find some that I liked this week, but I did.
Really?
I had to go to the well, of somebody from last week. So what is your first song?
Well, my first song is by Motionless in White, and it's titled Masterpiece. It
Oh,
has poetic lyrics, great vocals from the lead singer, Chris Motionless. It's a metal band, well written lyrics. In stage costume, he resembles Marilyn Manson a lot, a young
oh,
Marilyn Manson. But he's really, oh, his vocal talents are awesome. The band is great. And that's Motionless in White by
okay. I'm
Master.
gonna have to check that out.
Uh-huh.
Motionless in White. All right. My first song was Kurt Vile,
Uh,
flying like a fast
Flying.
train, flying like a
Oh,
fast train.
like a fat
Um, it's a
thing.
kind of a mellow acoustic song. Look, I'm gonna be plain and simple. The lyrics are kind of dumb.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
it's almost like he was just making up stuff as he was going along.
Okay, that's
And
something I won't listen
but
to.
but you know what? It kind of worked. You know, it was just a song that thrown together, and I kind of liked it. You know, it's like how does this go with each other? But it
But it
worked.
didn't make sense, or is it just rambling,
Like
or
it kind of makes sense, but it kind of is like
I can't do
rambling.
the
It's
rambling.
well, I liked it.
Not
I
for
thought it
me.
was different, and
Uh-huh.
you know, guy with a guitar can do wonderful things. So I did like the song. So check it out. That's all I can tell you. Song number two, Michelle.
Song number two is Cruel Sandtime. Beautiful Nothing. Now, he changed his name. This is Ausolia Andrew. Just that little information there. Featuring Gus Dapperton. The genre is pop. It's well written lyrics. The song is led by mainly keyboards. It's the music um, has more of an early 1960s feel.
Oh wow,
And it's a really good song. I really like it. I
who is
enjoy
it
it.
by again?
Cruel Santine, Beautiful Nothing, featuring Gus Dapperton.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out as well. Um, remember, fans at home, please post songs that you'd like us to listen
Yeah.
to, so that way we can check it out and possibly feature it next week. You know, as we
Right.
talk about it, and because we're always willing to listen to new stuff. My
Yeah.
second song was the Daffodils.
Oh,
How
the
do you know?
Daffodils. How
This
do you know?
this song hooked me right from the beginning because
Wow.
it reminded me of music you would hear from the movie Valley Girl with Nicolas Cage
Oh,
way back,
yeah.
like modern English. This song
Okay.
like this song oozed stuff like modern English. Melt with You, and
Oh,
the Proclaimers and stuff like that from back in that day, where you get a lot of that Hollywood scene from that type of music. It it just oozed that, and I loved
wow.
it. I loved it. It was so good. Um, Big fan of that. Big fan. So
Mhm.
check it out. How do you know by the Daffodils? So
Okay.
and song number three, Michelle.
Song number three, Jamie Miller, Last Call. It has an upbeat music and lyrics. It's an upbeat love song. It's enjoyable to the ears. I enjoyed it.
Very
Jamie
nice.
Miller, Last Call.
Okay. My third song, I had to go to the well that I already dipped into once. Could not find anything else that was new that I liked. Um, I tried. I wanted to get Bowling for Soup to see if they were going to be, something for this week, but it'll have to wait till next week, if they make it. But I went back to the Michael Bublé well,
Oh, Buble.
and I gotta tell you, he redid the song "Make You Feel My Love," made famous by Garth Brooks, written by Billy Joel.
Wow.
Oh my God, it worked. Like I don't know if I like it more or less
Hmm.
than the Garth Brooks version. I definitely like it more than the Billy Joel version.
Oh, okay.
But I'm thinking I might like it equally, possibly more than the Garth Brooks version.
Oh,
But
okay.
like you can, like when he sings it, it's just different than what you've heard before, and the music
Yeah.
arrangement makes this song huge.
Oh
This
wow.
is this is a great song from a great artist,
Mhm.
and it doesn't hurt when you have a great writer like Billy Joel writing the song.
Oh yes,
But when
that
you
helps a
get a
lot.
guy like Michael Bublé with the arrangement that he uses for the song, wow, wow,
Wow.
it's a wow, and I
That's a
love it,
wow.
and I love it. So that is my song number 3. So Chakra is in the house. Thank
Hey,
you so much,
Chakra.
Chakra. Welcome back. Always nice to have Chakra there. So again, another one of our Twitch followers. Uh, Chakra, to spell it, is a CHAKRA _ So check out Chakra. Does a lot of racing games and stuff like that. All kinds of games. You get great games. Just go watch them. Watch 'em. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much, and thank you everybody that watches, especially comments. Thank you. Um,
Thank
you know,
you.
it was like we had some great music off of that Michael Bublé album, and I got to tell you, like, I'm so used to him singing certain types of music, but he's obviously can do anything. He's one of those artists that can do anything,
Mhm.
and I feel lucky to listen to his music. I feel lucky,
Yeah.
So again, let us know if you like us to listen to some other songs and
Yeah. Let
put
us
down what
know.
you like,
That
and
would
so
be
that way we
great.
can go and check them out. And don't be afraid to try listening to new music because you never know what you will like until you
That's
hear it.
right. Never know.
And I would never trade back all these songs that I've heard that I probably would have never listened to if it wasn't for this segment. Because now I'm searching for things and I've heard songs that I know I would have never heard before that I
Mhm.
absolutely love. And there's
Yeah.
been at least a dozen songs that we've already listened to this year that I'm so glad I've heard them. So glad. Including
Yeah.
Wet Leg Song,
Uh huh. Yep.
Psycho Killer. Like I would have never heard that song if it wasn't for just randomly listening to music. So so Michelle, we are done.
We are done.
We are done. We
Wow.
made it through the Cyborg love story. You know, we've
Yeah.
made it through the Elvis worms.
Yeah.
You know,
Time flies.
Ali was yapping not too long ago. Glad he's glad that his owner's still wearing the cone. Uh,
I
you
think he's
know,
well now.
yeah, probably, but maybe
Yeah.
the owner's still wearing it. Never know. Might still be wearing it. Looking forward to that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon movie. Um, you know, Lots of things that we've uncovered this week,
Oh yes,
and
so much.
let us know. Look, let us know what you thought about the top 5. The top 5 sitcom moms, and let me know what you want the top 5 to be next time. So if you post something and you post what you want me to do a top 5 on, I will do the top 5 on it. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. So post that in the comments. Hopefully we get some responses in that, so that way that'll take the decision making out of my hands, and put it into you, the fans' hands. Like that would be pretty cool. See what you got. See what you got.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everybody for being here, um,
Thank you, everyone.
including Fat Man Scope and Chakra, of course.
Thank
you
you
know,
all.
um, and all the viewers out there that are going to be watching us, throughout the week. And I thank everybody. We thank everybody for tuning in, and always post your comments because we listen, and we hear you. So, Michelle,
Yes.
thank you
And we
once
see it.
again for being here.
Oh,
It's always a
my
pleasure.
pleasure.
Um, it's time for me to go get some dinner, and and we'll see everybody next Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Be
So
there.
tune in live. Tune in live. It's
Live.
fun.
It's fun. So
You
much
never know
fun.
what's gonna happen. Like today, I couldn't see, so
You
you don't
never
know what's
know
gonna happen.
what could
You never
happen.
know. So, yeah. So tune in next week. Hopefully you will be here. I know we will be here. And Michelle, I will see you next week as always.
Have a good night.